Good evening, I'm Aleister Crowley. This evening I will be reading a short poem from my first publication, White Stains. This is Victory. Ah, God, that thou hast made me thus, content of naught, intent to attain the summits of hills amorous, the crests desired of all of us, by that fierce superflux of pain, that battling with strange enemies, the awful holocaust of gain, and golden rushing of men slain before thy throne, whose woven lies, fixed by enchantment in the dome of fiery ether, burn with eyes insatiate of paradise, fixed, if the curse of brackish foam upon the salt unpiteous sea be fixed, or if the faith of Rome shall find in hearts of men a home while men are living, fair and free. Ah me, since justice must endure and draw her sword at last and be the eternal conqueror of thee. And shall my support be sure in that great day of righteous war? Is my soul free? Is my heart pure? Shall life diseased in death find cure? Or shall the shameless barren whore that rules my ways be found my guide, wed in bad bands so foul and sore that liberty shall be not more within my heart or at my side? O pleasure, whom I made my God, and based my forehead for thy pride, and took thy bastard for my bride, subdued my shoulders to thy rod, casting before thy feet the things, the virtues that thou didst hate. I trod a bloody winepress, and went shod with glorious feet stained through with rings, kissed blood that leapt to feel the tongue slip eager through the teeth, while clings the lissom body, borne on wings of pain unspeakable, unsung. To that tormentor, red and cruel, those teeth that bit for joy, and clung murderously amorous, while the young tender flesh burned, a quivering fuel for strange desire, passion and penitence, and duel, love glowing some unholy jewel, glittering frightful mid the mire. O love, what utter sweetness yet, what agony of cursed hellfire, shame, lust, and infamy, and ire, wrath in the highest heavens set, shame in the soul, and leaping lust on pleasure's flaming parapet, an infamy that I forget. As swords that flash forget the rust that clings them round, as fighting men forget their wounds, with no distrust of death. Yea, dust may turn to dust, man's spirit to his God again, but memory cannot fade. And while my hot devouring kisses rain on thy worn face in writhing pain, biting my lips, that fiercely smile as tiger's lips, and gnaw thy mouth, till the blood spurts in dainty style, and blinds and bruises me a while, yet satiates the awful drouth. I suck and shudder and rave and clutch thy breasts with wounds and sores uncouth, drenched with diseases of the south, the hot south lands, where crooked crutch, the leprous arm, the withered hand, bear sway, where thou wast nurtured, such a queen as men delight to touch. And I, between the wastes of sand in one great harbour by a well, met thee, princess of such a band of merchantmen. My curved brand then was raised high, as wild of yell. We flashed and charged and slew thy folk. Thou camest to my bed to dwell. That day there clanged the gates of hell behind us twain. We never spoke. Save of love's bidding we might do, save on our lust to place a yoke too bitter to be lightly broke. Each might we drew on, and something new of lust we learnt, insatiate we who wrote in blood the volumes through that speak of love. But then there grew a giant lust, strong as the sea, and we with fresh delight essayed the fierce sweet bond of tribody, the strange strong sin of sodomy, and thus from foe to foe betrayed, no pain or pleasure but we knew its utterest essence, whence we made all agonies, that God has paid with rotting blood, save one, that few could dream of, so divine it is, so exquisite, so rich to do, the which tonight we meet unto, to consummate the angry bliss of all excesses of delight, the pain of this divine disease, the luxury of the obscene kiss, the carnal anguish, and the sight of sore bloody breasts and thighs, the bright green river foamed with white, the horrid spasms of the night. Long have we lusted on this wise, now one delight, the last is left. Come, I will lick thine haggard eyes, and wallow on thee straddle-wise. Here with thy fingers fierce and deft, take me all bloody as it is, and plunge within thy furious cleft my fierce red pillar to the heft. Suck deep the poison. Now I was the sweet pollution of thy breath was never so divine. Thy kiss, ah, sweet Lord Christ, so sweet as this. Ah, Christ, together, passion, death, good night.